So what was something about the show that you didn't like and that you would maybe change up?
That I didn't like.
Yeah. Or
Um,
is something that you would maybe make different?
you know, to be honest, going through these 3 episodes, and I'm pretty critical of most things. I didn't really find anything that I didn't like. I mean, I like the. I mean, I can't think of a lot of other than the opening song. The opening, which fits the opening theme song, fits perfectly. um, I can't really think of any music that's used that much throughout the episodes that I saw, though.
No,
So
there's really not much.
I would. No, I can't really say anything negative. I mean, they were. I thought they were a good length. I often complain about length. I think 22 minutes long. I think that's a. You get in, you can hit the beats that you want to hit, the jokes that you want to tell, the story, because you'll have an overall story arc, but then you'll have like a little side story, the jokes you want to hit, and then the jokes that the diehard people that's watched every episode get. So I think, from what I can tell, it hit every beat. So I would have to give the first 3 episodes 2 thumbs up. Although I do think Downs, the injury and sexual harassment, I thought those were better than the first one. But I did enjoy
Yeah.
the first one.
I the first episode, I feel like Steve Carell is very much like the Ricky Gervais character.
Uh huh.
And then by the time they get to the middle, really when they get past that one, he becomes like
Is it?
his character, which is, I think, is way better. Not, I mean, it's way better for the show that
Right.
that became of it. I thought about the same thing too. I'm looking at my notes where it says, "What's one thing you wish you could change about the show?" In the first few seasons, there's not really. I couldn't come up with anything because I think that the way that it's set up, the way that it's written, the improv, the characters, the people playing the characters,
Yeah.
I think do such an excellent job that I couldn't. I didn't really see anything either. Which brings us to secondary characters. Um, I'll do this one first. So your favorite secondary characters. Uh, I really like Melora Hardin, who plays Jan,
Okay.
because I think Jan is like, she's the exact opposite. They do such a good job of painting the exact opposite picture of who Michael Scott is. Somebody who likes to joke around, who doesn't really like to work, who's really good at like selling things but not really good at getting anything else accomplished.
Yeah.
She's the
Right.
exact opposite. She's cold, she's dark, she's straight to business. She does not like to have fun, any of that stuff. And I think the balance of those two makes for a lot of conflict and a lot of really good comedic moments. And she's just such a good comedic actress too,
Yeah.
that I love that character. And it's interesting because as the show progresses, I think the character changes a little bit, which there's some good moments and then there's some not so good moments. But overall, at the first few seasons, I think her character is such a fun, good character. What about you?
Um, I was kind of torn between Dwight and I think Jim, and I want to go with Jim only for the reason, and based upon these 3 episodes, is that I liked his prank with the stapler and the Jello.
Yeah.
And one reason I liked it is because it was very random. It was just random. I was like, I just laughed at it. Even the thought of it, him opening a desk drawer and there's Jello with a stapler in it. But whatever line, and he does it to Dwight. He does it to Dwight, doesn't he?
He does it to Dwight, yeah.
That's what I thought. And whatever the comment said, I took it as this has happened before.
Mm-hmm.
So, which makes me think this might happen again later on, which is funny in itself. And it's just one of those random funny things. Now, I don't know a lot about Jim up until this point, but I will say Dwight and Jim, even Pam as well. I guess those are the other than Michael. I want to be very keep a watchful eye and see how their characters, because it seems like Jim, he also likes who does he like? Pam?
Yeah.
He has a crush on, but she doesn't really seem to know this
Mhm.
because she has the boyfriend and he's standing there.
Fiance.
Yeah, is it a fiance that brings her flowers and he's standing there? Was that it? What episode? I can't. I watched them all three back. All three together.
Roy.
Okay.
Roy. Yeah.
So yeah, and I'm going to. I saw something. The guy who plays Jim has just a day ago told his 5 favorite episodes.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
He has started. He's during the quarantine started his own show called the Good News Show.
Yeah, something like that. I saw it pop up a couple of times. Have you checked it out at all?
I saw the first one. I've seen a couple of them. I think they're fun. They're. So do you not know John Krasinski? Are you not familiar with him?
I know him, but I know that I knew he was in The Office, but I've seen him in the Quiet Place.
Quiet Place. Yeah, he directed it.
And then also he was in like an Amazon series as well. Like
Jack Ryan.
Yeah. I haven't watched it, but I've seen the preview for it. And I was like, wow. Because I only knew him from seeing like his, I've seen his name in The Office and stuff like that. So I'd seen what he looks like. But then when I've seen him like, when I saw the, what is it called? Jack Ryan?
Mm-hmm.
When I saw the preview to that, I was like, wow. And then in the Quiet Place, I was like, so very diverse actor who, and then now he's doing this, what's it called? The Good News or something, did you say?
I think it's called Good News Program or Good News Show. I forget what it's called. But yeah, he is married to Emily Blunt.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
Because then the Quiet Place 2 is coming out with Emily Blunt.
Good News, that's his place.
What is it?
Good News.
Some Good News.
Yeah, it premiered March 29th, 2020.
Yeah. And he actually, I know he got together I got to see the one about his favorite episodes.
Yeah, I just typed in his name a moment ago.